Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Sassooka from Debbi Minero. Now, if you're following day to day, you'll recall yesterday we did Sassy Pants from Debbi Minero. On our Tangle Time this past Thursday, we world premiere, that's what I like to call it, because it essentially is. We have people from all around the globe that come to these Tangle Time sessions on Thursdays, and it's a lot of fun. But so we premiered it there, and I had a lot of fun with it. But I paired the two together, so this is the other half of what we did, um, and just really neat. This one is a combination of Sassy Pants and Mooka, so kind of a mashup. Uh, and I was gonna do this one and maybe tag on a little something extra, and then as I'm reading, I'm like, oh well, now I need to go make sure I do Sassy Pants, so that's why we did both of those. All right, so this one starts off with a nice curved line. Let's see, for whatever reason, maybe it's because I'm right-handed, I want to go this way. It doesn't matter which way you go. I'm going to try it because it'll be... Oh, no, I did it on some other ones. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start from this, from down here, and come up and make a nice little curve. Then I call this teeing off because we're going to essentially kind of make a T here, but coming from about the middle, and turn your tile so that way it's comfortable for you. Same thing going the other way, and then just keep alternating them as long as you want to. That is all up to you. Oh, well, let's do one more so we have a nice odd number. Little one. Okay. Then, and the next step, I split up Deb's step number 3 because I needed to, for me. Because I just like I saw it, but sometimes I just need to work things out in my head. Hopefully that helps you as well. In the description section of the video, you can find links to those step outs. All right, so coming from here, I'll just do it on one, because then I'll show you. You can do all of it in one step if you want. You could start on step. You could do one. Well, actually, skipping 2. You can do 1 all the way to 3 in one, and well, actually, including 4 in one stroke if you wish. All right, that kind of makes it more like Mooka. All right, so a nice curve line coming back in, from that end, and then we create. I'm going to see if I can make these nice and bulbous. That's what I've been wanting to do. Um, a nice, well, it looks like a U from this direction, but C-shaped curve line. You can make it more orb-like, however much room you have. And oh yeah, I'm just going to do all of the steps on this one, and then we'll go through. And then the step 4. Well, you know what? All right, let me back up for a minute. What I like to do a lot of times on tangles, but sometimes it just depends on the tangle, is we did all of these steps, then I would come back and do all of these steps, and then these steps, so that way you have that repetition. Everybody works differently. That's why I like to make sure to mention that. You can or you can't, up to you. You find what works great for you and stick with it. And for me, it just depends on the tangle. All right, so from here, then we're going to bring it down, kind of aura-ing this and making like a stem here. All right. And since I started this one, we'll get the big C shape, and then we'll come down here. Now, if you are not familiar with Mooka, let me flip this over. I did this on our classes. Mooka, when it was first brought out, let me do it over here. This is Maria's version of Mooka. And you come around in a nice curve shape, turn back on itself like this, and aura down. And then when you get to this point, it's almost like you keep going, right? And so I like it because it's got this, this has a neat, I don't know, like maze-like quality. It's just really, really neat when you look at it. You're like, wait, what? How did you do that type of thing? Now Rick's version is like this, where it's more bulbous. So he does the bulb and then come back on itself. And you just keep going back and forth. There's other ways. I do have a video on Muka, so if you want to explore that, please do. All right, so and then now they've come up more with just the Muka frond, so that way you're just doing like this. Well, a little bit neater up in there, but where you're just doing one, I guess, leaf of it or something. So anyway, so there's a lot of that going on. So that's where she's getting this. So if you wanted to, you could take this. You could do this shape here. Boom. Come with that little C shape. Do the U shape and then come back down all in one stroke if you wish. Again, completely up to you. And maybe when you try it separated first and get the swing of it, then maybe you'll want to do that. Don't know. Again, totally up to you. So it's a neat looking tangle. And then she adds some little decoration in here. So, and I like to do these little, I call it a swoosh shape, but it's just a little C-shaped curve line, on one side or the other. It doesn't matter. And then now, if you want to match this to Sassy Pants, and just as a reminder, so this was our Sassy Pants, and you can kind of combine some of the things, but you could put that little A in there if you want, however you want to decorate them. We're just going to shade for right now, and let me wipe off this tortillon just a little bit, and let's see what we have left on it. First thing I want to do is I want to put some graphite. Gosh, it's really thick, isn't it? This one isn't too much better. I like to use them until they just can't be used anymore. That's why, it's like, why am I always searching for one? Well, that's why. I have a whole pile of them, but with different colors. Because you don't want to get them mixed up. Oh, see, that looks kind of neat. And that's a good use of the rest of the graphite that's stuck on there. And then also, I'm just going to put some at the end here too. See how much I can use up off of this. So just kind of where they're, teed together. Yeah, that looks nice. But let's do some up here too. I don't know why. It's just telling me I need to do that. Because I was thinking, ooh, let's make that look like it's shiny. And I'll see if I can get some down here on the tip. Just depending. That one is so small and narrow, you can't even see it. Yeah. The shading just brings some life or some dimension to this. You don't have to if you don't want to. You can add color if you wish to. Like I said, we had a lot of fun with this on our Tangle Time, and I'll share with you what I did. I won't forget like last time, but if this is the first one that you're watching, then you wouldn't even know that I told on myself here. All right. I want to make that a little bit darker there going in, because everything is kind of looking like the same shade of gray. Yeah, that helps. And that's what's fun in playing with the graphite. If you're, I know some that are like graphite shy, and it was like start light and then just add, just play. It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, neat tangle. Now with this too, Deb shows you many ways that you can have fun with this. I'm just going to add a couple little extra ones because it to me it looks a little sparse, and not that it matters. You can, like I said, you can add anything that you want to, but let's see. I'm going to see if I can do this all in one stroke. So I'm going to go on the outer first. We're going to do a little one on the outer first. I want to spread that out a little bit, just like that. I like that one. What I keep doing is making my curve line uh, more like a shepherd's hook, and I want to make it more open. And see, and I like the way that looks. So it's good that I'm playing here. Let's do we'll do a couple more. All right, and so when you're doing, if you want to try it as just the um, in one stroke, you're doing the outside first, like that. And I say that because it's like I wanted to put it in here. It's like nope, but if I want it to end in here, I need to step it out a little bit. Yeah, see, it helps if I make the curve like that a little bit more. All right, we'll leave it there. But we'll add the shading bits. So while I do that, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please click the like button. And then also, if you haven't yet done so, and if you like it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. So while you're clicking, you can click there too. I already mentioned the description section where you will find links to the step outs. You'll also find I have link to my website as well as Facebook page and our Tangle Addicts Facebook Facebook group. So if you'd like to come hang out with a bunch of really neat, they're just neat human beings, period. But amazing tanglers from all kinds of different walks. Um, you know, I've not had anyone say that they felt uncomfortable at all. A lot of times internally, some of us don't necessarily want to share, but do anyway. I highly encourage that, and you see that in the welcome note that I sent out. I do those like every Sunday. So if you want to join us there, do. There are when you click the link, there are 3 membership questions that must be answered in order to gain entry, and that's it. So really, really cute tangle. Let's see. Well, I mentioned this. Let me show you. And if you'd like to join in on this kind of fun, and it's whatever you want to do. We all work on our own. Whatever. What do I say? You can work on whatever you want with whatever you want. The only thing that we're kind of tied together with is the tangle. I show examples usually in the samples of the creator of the tangle, just to give you ideas on what how you might want to play with it. And then you can watch me, you can watch my mom who's also on, and and we talk through things where we're talking about life and things too. There's a lot of goofing around that happens in our chat, but it's really a lot of fun. And then if you don't know exactly how you might want to play with something, just watch, and maybe something will come to you. You never know. But those classes are free. The Thursday Tangle Times are free, and like I said, this is kind of the stuff that we do. I played a little bit more with it between yesterday and today. I added some pearls in there, but you'll see we paired Sassy Pants with the Sassooka on here. This is on a prepped tile that had alcohol ink. This is a prepped tile that was gifted to me by the lovely Rosemary, and so neat. I've been working to emulate this nice line that she has. I've got it. Get it working. Here's what I'm playing with. And anyway, we're going to be having a class in August. So if you want to learn about this kind of thing, make sure to if they follow me on Facebook, on the page of the group, in my website, I have a couple other places that I post classes, so that way you can see when I post them. Someday I will get good at posting them on my own blog. That would only be smart, but I'm not the greatest self promoter. So So anyway, so this is the other one that I did. Lessons in course correcting here, and I've added some pearls to this one, and some line dots for effect. And oh, I missed one. Oh, because I needed to add some more white to it. There we go. Now it's complete. All right. So anyway, a lot of fun that we have. Come join us. And with that, I'd like to thank you so much again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And with that, I wish you happy tangling.